Across the globe, millions of children are trapped in a cycle of exploitation. These children, often invisible to the world, are forced into labor that robs them of their childhood and their future. They are denied their right to education, their right to play, and their right to dream. Instead of learning and growing in a safe environment, they are thrust into the harsh realities of adult responsibilities. Their faces tell a story of exhaustion and despair, a story that should never be written on the faces of the young. These children are burdened with the weight of survival, their innocence stripped away by the relentless demands of labor. This is the hidden crisis of child labor, a crisis that thrives in the shadows, away from the eyes of the world. It is a crisis that demands our attention and our action. This documentary will take you on a journey to understand this complex issue. We will delve into the lives of these children, uncovering the harsh realities they face daily. We will meet the children whose childhoods have been stolen, hear their voices, and see their struggles. Their stories are a testament to their resilience and strength in the face of unimaginable hardship. And we will also meet the heroes fighting for their freedom. Activists, NGOs, and community leaders who are dedicated to ending this injustice and giving these children a chance at a better life. We will explore the root causes of child labor, from poverty and lack of education to systemic inequalities and economic pressures. Understanding these causes is crucial to finding effective solutions, and we will highlight the solutions that offer hope for a brighter future. From education and vocational training to community support and legal reforms, there are ways to break the cycle of exploitation. This is a story of injustice, a story that should ignite a sense of urgency and a call to action in all of us. These children deserve more than a life of labor and suffering, but it is also a story of resilience, hope, and the power of human connection to create change. These children, despite their hardships, have dreams and aspirations that can be realized with our help. The power of community and collective action cannot be underestimated. Together we can make a difference and ensure that every child has the opportunity to live a life free from exploitation. Join us as we shine a light on this dark corner of the world. Through awareness, advocacy, and action, we can fight for a future where every child is free to learn, play, and dream. Together, we can create a world where every child is free to enjoy their childhood. A world where stolen dreams are a thing of the past, and every child has the chance to build a brighter future. Child labor is defined as work that deprives children of their childhood, potential, and dignity. It is work that is harmful to their physical, mental, or moral development. The International Labor Organization estimates that 160 million children are engaged in child labor worldwide. That's nearly 1 in 10 children globally. Millions more are at risk. This is not a problem confined to one region or one industry. It exists in every corner of the globe, from the cocoa farms of West Africa to the garment factories of Southeast Asia. Child labor is a complex issue with many contributing factors. But one thing is clear: it is a violation of children's rights and a stain on our collective conscience. Meet Amina. She's a young girl with dreams and aspirations just like any other child, but her reality is starkly different. She is 12 years old and lives in a small village in Bangladesh. Her days are not filled with school lessons or playtime with friends. Amina has never been to school. The opportunity to learn and grow in a classroom has always been out of her reach. Instead, she spends her days working in a factory, surrounded by the hum of machines and the weight of responsibility. Earning a pittance to help her family survive, Amina's childhood is consumed by labor. Her small hands work tirelessly, contributing to the family's meager income.
I wake up early and work all day. The routine is exhausting, but it's all I know. I wish I could go to school, to learn and play like other children. But my family needs the money. Every penny I earn is crucial for our survival. My family depends on me. Without my contribution, we would struggle even more.
This is Kwame. He is another child with dreams, but his reality is also filled with hardship. He is 13 and works in a gold mine in Ghana. The work is grueling and dangerous, but it's a necessity for his family. He dreams of becoming a doctor, of wearing a white coat and helping others. But for now, those dreams are distant. But for now, he toils in dangerous conditions, with every day presenting new risks. The mine is no place for a child, yet it is where Kwame spends his days. Hoping for a better future, Kwame holds on to his dreams. He imagines a life where he can study, learn, and eventually help others.
It's hard work, but I have no choice. The mine is dangerous, but it's the only way I can support my family. I want to help my family to ensure we have enough to eat and a place to live. But I also want to learn and become something more. Education is a distant dream, but it's one I hold on to. I want to learn, to grow, and to one day leave the mine behind.
These are just two of the millions of children trapped in child labor. Their stories are heartbreaking, filled with dreams deferred and childhoods lost, but they are also a powerful reminder of why we must act. Each child laborer has a story, a dream, and a hope for a better future. Their resilience and determination are inspiring. They remind us of the importance of fighting for change, of ensuring that every child has the opportunity to learn, grow, and thrive. We must work towards a world where children like Amina and Kwame can go to school, where their dreams are nurtured and their futures are bright. Together, we can make a difference. By supporting initiatives that combat child labor and promote education, we can help build a better future for these children. Let us be the change they need. Let us ensure that every child has the chance to dream, to learn, and to achieve their full potential. Poverty is a major driver of child labor. When families struggle to survive, children are often forced to work to contribute to the household income. But poverty is not the only cause. Weak labor laws, lack of access to education, and discrimination also play a role.
In many countries, labor laws are poorly enforced or non-existent. This allows businesses to exploit children with impunity. Lack of access to quality education traps children in a cycle of poverty, making them more vulnerable to exploitation.
Addressing the root causes of child labor is crucial to ending this practice. This includes tackling poverty, strengthening labor laws, and ensuring that all children have access to education.
Section 5. Scars that run deep. The impact on children. Child labor is a pervasive issue that leaves deep and lasting scars on the youngest members of our society. These scars are not just physical, but also emotional and psychological, affecting every aspect of a child's development and future. Child labor robs children of their education, their health, and their future. Instead of attending school and playing with friends, these children are forced into laborious tasks that are often dangerous and exhausting. The loss of education means they miss out on essential learning and skills that are crucial for their personal and professional growth. The physical and psychological toll can be devastating. Many child laborers suffer from severe injuries, chronic illnesses, and emotional trauma. The constant strain and stress can lead to long-term health problems, both physical and mental, that can hinder their ability to lead a normal life.
Children forced to work long hours in hazardous conditions are at risk of injuries, respiratory problems, and long-term health issues. Factories, mines, and agricultural fields are common places where child laborers are found, and these environments are often rife with dangers such as heavy machinery, toxic substances, and extreme weather conditions. They are also deprived of the opportunity to learn and grow, limiting their future prospects. Education is a fundamental right and a key to breaking the cycle of poverty, but child laborers are denied this chance. Without education, their ability to secure better jobs and improve their living conditions in the future is severely compromised.
The psychological impact of child labor can be just as severe. The constant pressure to work, coupled with the harsh conditions, can lead to significant mental health issues. These children often feel isolated, anxious, and hopeless, which can affect their overall well-being and development. Children forced to work may experience anxiety, depression, and post-traumatic stress disorder. The trauma of their experiences can haunt them for years, making it difficult for them to trust others or feel safe. Therapy and counseling can help, but the scars of their past are often deep and enduring. They are also more likely to be victims of trafficking and exploitation. Child laborers are vulnerable to being exploited by unscrupulous individuals who take advantage of their desperate situations. This exploitation can take many forms, including forced labor, sexual abuse, and human trafficking, further compounding their suffering. The scars of child labor can last a lifetime. The physical injuries may heal, but the emotional and psychological damage can persist, affecting their ability to lead fulfilling lives. These children deserve a chance to heal and rebuild their lives, free from the burdens of labor and exploitation.
It is a violation of children's rights and a threat to their well-being. Every child has the right to a safe and healthy childhood, free from exploitation and abuse. Addressing the issue of child labor requires a collective effort from governments, organizations, and communities to ensure that every child can enjoy their rights and reach their full potential. Section 6. A global fight organizations taking action. Despite the challenges, there is hope. Around the world, organizations and individuals are working tirelessly to combat child labor.
Organisations like the International Labour Organisation UNICEF and Free the Children are working to raise awareness, strengthen laws, and provide support to children and families. They are working with governments, businesses, and communities to create a world where all children are free to learn, play, and reach their full potential.
Section 7. Breaking the chains. The role of fair trade. Consumers have the power to make a difference. By choosing to buy fair trade products, we can support businesses that are committed to ethical labor practices. Fair trade certification ensures that products are made without the use of child labor and that workers are paid a fair wage. By choosing fair trade, we can help break the cycle of poverty and exploitation that fuels child labor. Section 8. What you can do. Be a voice for change. Ending child labor is everyone's responsibility. Here are some ways you can help. Educate yourself. Learn about the issue of child labor and share what you learn with others. Support organizations. Donate to or volunteer with organizations working to combat child labor. Be a conscious consumer. Choose fair trade products whenever possible. Speak out. Contact your elected officials and urge them to support policies that address child labor. Every voice matters. Together, we can create a world where all children are free. Section 9. Conclusion. Every child deserves a childhood. Child labor is a complex issue, but it is not insurmountable. By working together, we can create a future where every child is free to experience the joys of childhood. Let us remember that every child deserves a childhood. Let us work together to make that a reality.